I know I tried not to, and the Lord just pushed it on me. I don't care who he is. He ought to have respect for people. And he ought to have respect for God. And when people say, and not as how many I've seen, and Mr. Popoff who comes along and says, I saw you crying last night. How many people can you see crying in one night? Can you send out 30,000 letters to 30,000 people you saw last night crying? Send me an offering, and God, I'll tell you what you were crying about. I'll tell you what you will be crying. You sent the offering, you didn't get no results. Because God is not playing that stupid game. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. Well, people say, you can't say that, Pastor. Listen, there's times when God calls us to truth. And I think we have to be careful when we name people, but I think it's important for us to realize that God is tired of this foolishness. And God is saying, open your eyes. You're blind because you haven't had a real experience with Jesus. You get your real experience with Jesus, nobody else will have to tell you a thing. You'll see it for yourself. You'll understand it for yourself because you will know him and the power of his resurrection. He'll work in you victory. You see, God has a way, though, of causing people to discredit themselves when they don't serve the Lord as they ought. Whether he's a preacher, a pastor, an evangelist, whoever he is. Stay with me tonight. There's something here in this service God wants you to hear. I want you to look in the word of the Lord with me tonight for a moment. I want you to look at 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 14, and I'm going to show you something that you don't know that God does. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. Well, I just don't believe that God allows an evil spirit. Now, I don't want to change theology into something that's weird. God is not one who's going